Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I am about to go and run some errands real quick, going to the mall. So I'm gonna do quick makeup, nothing crazy. So I am gonna go ahead and start with Makeup Forever Skin Tint. It's Makeup Forever Super Boost, and I believe the shade is N4. So I'm gonna do just a little bit, just about this much. It is very lightweight. Let's see. I'm gonna take my Makeup by Mario F4 brush. I'm probably going to need more than the amount that I added. I do need to add more. The only thing is that you would probably use quite a little bit of it, you know, at a time to get more coverage out of it. I do have all of these blemishes, but I am going to use concealer to cover it up. It is very lightweight, but it does help to even out the skin. I'm going to use my Colorway Under Eye Color Corrector, just a little bit to help with my dark under eyes. I use just a small amount. Just tap it. Then I'm going back into my Tom Ford Shade and Illuminate Contour Duo. Look how little there's left. Working on finishing this product. I probably had it for about 5 years now. And it doesn't smell, it still works just fine. I don't have any issues with it. Like, it doesn't give me any irritation or anything like that. But I am definitely excited to be done with it and use the other products that I have. For my cream blush, I'm gonna use HAUS Labs in shade Glassy Cayenne. It is kind of like a terracotta color. So I use it as a bronzer before I go in with my powders. And since I do use it as a blender, I'm just gonna use it all over on my cheeks, my forehead, a little bit on my chin, and then around my nose. Now I'm gonna go in with my concealer, and again I'm going to use the Lancome one all over concealer. I use about this much, and I'm going to work it into my brush and then tap it where I need it. This is not going to be fully covered, but it's okay. You just have those days sometimes when your skin is not skinning. Then I'm going to use the Pat McGrath powder for my under eyes. And I will use the Makeup by Mario Cereal Skin setting powder to set the rest of my face. For my bronzer, I'm going to use Dior. It's Dior Forever Nude Bronze, and I have shade 10 Soft Matte. This is a matte bronzer, but it's not flat. I just absolutely love it. It is so smooth, so blurring. It's just perfect. For my blush today, I'm going to use HAUS Labs. This is Fire Moon. This is also kind of like a bronzer, so I am going to use it all over. It's just that burnt, like a sunburnt type of color, more in a little bit of the brownish side. I think it's probably just a perfect nude that just gives you this sun-kissed look, and I will go with literally any eyeshadow. So I just use it everywhere to add some color. I am going to prep my eyes with the Urban Decay eyeshadow primer. I used the original. I have tried the one for anti-aging, I think, and it just doesn't work the same way that this one does, because with the anti-aging one, eyeshadow creased on me like crazy. It did not do anything at all. Let's do some eyebrows using the Anastasia Beverly Hills powder duo. Maybelline Super Lock Eyebrow Gel. Brush them through or up. Moving on to the eyeshadow, and I'm going to use the Tom Ford Quad in the shade Honeymoon. So this is the old one. This is the dry to wet formula. I know there are new ones available in the same color, so I don't know if you have the new or the old one. I am using the old one. I'm going to go in with this shade. Just put it all over. Then I'm going to go into this kind of burgundy color that is a little bit darker. Or not burgundy, it's actually cranberry. And I'm going to put that in my crease just a little bit. And bring it down on the lower lash line. Then I'm going to switch my brush and use the darkest shade just in the outer corner, in the outer V. I'm going to take this down on the lower lash line as well, just about halfway. And then I am going to use the lightest shade just in the inner corner. I am going to take a fluffy brush and just diffuse the eyeshadow around the edges. Just blend it a little bit. I am going to tightline with the Prada eyeliner. This is shade Wood. I did the tightline on both eyes. And I will move on to my mascara using Lancome Flutter Extension Mascara. This is what the wand looks like. Mascara is done. I will curl the lashes when it dries. I'm going to powder with my Hourglass Ambient Lightning palette, Volume 1. And again, just sweep across, and I just lightly tap. I am going to use the Prada highlighter. This is in the shade number 3, so this is the darkest one. I like it because you can use it kind of as a bronzer topper, and it's very, very subtle. There is no shimmer, it just gives you this very light and soft glow. There's no glitter, there's no shimmer, it's just a glow. I'm going to do the lips, and I will use Makeup by Mario lip liner in shade Almond. And for the lips, I'm going to use Violette Visual. This is the shade Bon Bon Coquette. I'm not sure if I said that right, but it's kind of a red, but it's very soft and it's very blurring. It's matte, so it's just like powdery look. And this is what it looks like. Very soft and sheer, but not drying, very pretty. I'm just going to use my Givenchy Libre Prism powder and just use a little bit where I need it and where I get shiny and oily. Which is my T-zone, just a little bit under eyes. It is also smoothing, so it just helps with my texture and my pores. And I just go around my eyeshadow just a tiny bit. And this is it. This is the final look. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.